Hi, I'm coming to you on this beautiful fall day with the sun shining and it's just beautiful and nice day today. But I've come to you today to talk to you about my writing. You see, I wrote a book 10 years ago called the Bluebird Cafe. And when I finished writing this book, in my heart of hearts I knew there was another book that I wanted to write about. So I began to work on what I call Revenge at the Bluebird Cafe. I worked on it right away. Thought for sure it was going to be out within a year or two of publishing the first book. But you know, life doesn't always work out the way we think it's going to work out. And I worked and worked on the book and wrote it and rewrote it, and it just took a long time to get exactly what I wanted to give to you, my readers. This is a good book and a good story. Now the story opens up right back where you left off at the Bluebird Cafe. There are the characters. They've just come through a very difficult tragedy and they think life is going to get back to normal. That's what they think anyway. You see, in this book I introduced an evil character. This character's sole purpose for being is to destroy all the good works of Uncle Charlie. All the good things he did, his goal is to tear him down. Well, you know, I think life does that to us sometimes. I think that we come across things that are just bad, that happen to us, and we feel like life is just going down the drain. But I believe when life is just circling the drain, I believe there's a but God. You see, I've always kind of believed that no matter how bad things get, there's but God. Because when you go but God, then that changes everything. Because God has the power to change our lives. God has the power to intervene and to take what looks like a disaster situation and turn it around. I've always believed that God could take the worst of circumstances and bring something beautiful out of it. And so in this book, I have created an evil character who wants to do evil to people. And all the people who are being persecuted in the book feel like their life is going down the drain. But God. And you see, that's the redemptive part of the story. But God. You see, this book is really about God's redemption for us, God's plan for our lives, that God has good in store for us. You see, I believe in a God of hope, a God of redemption, a God of forgiveness. You see, in this book I explore the God of love and forgiveness, and the God who gives us hope and redeems our lives. Even when we're in the worst of places, God can redeem our lives. I believe that. And so I wrote a story about real characters who deal with those very issues of life. God can redeem us. God can redeem you. God can redeem me. And in this story, you'll read an account of God's redemption and His love. So, I just want to encourage you to consider looking for my books. As I said, this book, my first one, The Bluebird Cafe, it should be on Amazon by about Christmas time. I have plenty of copies for you if you're interested in buying one. And then this book is already available at Amazon. Revenge of the Bluebird Cafe is available at Amazon. Just look for it by name or just type in my name, Doug Creamer, and you can find Revenge of the Bluebird Cafe. It's a great story, a good read about God's love and hope and redemption. And I hope that you'll take the time to read this great story. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.